Hello, hello. Hi, how's it going? Hello. Hi. Okay, there we go. Hi. Oh, hey. Hello there. How's it going? Just getting things started here. Kind of jumped the gun. I finally figured out how to reopen the chat window so I can see when people are talking to me without having to get my tablet and monitor it there. La 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 la. Actually, this is kind of a fun little railroad. We'll have to have is an interesting little railroad to run. Mm-hmm. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. So I have a lot of industries that are set up like the one we're about to drive by, where you can go through either side. Reverse brakes. How about waking up in the middle of the night because there was a weird sound like something fell off the wall, but I can't find what it was. It was a spontaneous thing. And actually, I'm up early. Why are you up so late? Or are you also up early because you have things to do? Do, 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 do. I have to go over here. Make sure I'm in the right one.
You're free now. Humanity's biggest disappointment.
We go back to here. Ha 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 ha! What sleep? Uh, you know, there's a saying I remember learning someplace. Youth is wasted on the young. Hello. Oh, wait, I may not be able to hear you. Oh, I guess I do hear you.
Yes, I'm on my phone.
Ah, okay. Do, do, do. Yes. I'll have to, like, have you try this out sometime. It's kind of an interesting layout with, like, these double Ys right next to each other.
I can still get on. My computer's on.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if you wanted to get on or not.
Yeah. It
Uh,
just my cat's laying on my bed with her head on my shoulder,
okay.
being really comfy and cute.
Well, that's always nice.
It is.
Da 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 da. Well, I suppose I better save, but you know what? I'm going and then start a multiplayer, but I'm going to drive up to the ore mine first and then stop and save. La 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 la. Wait, why am I going so? Oh, because I'm going the wrong way. I've never owned one of these engines before. I've forgotten what it's called. But it's a 4.62 that's coal-fired. I thought it looked a bit like the Glenbrook, but the Glenbrook's a 2.60, and it's really, really fast.
Mm.
A Baldwin of some sort. Na 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 na. Yeah, I mean, look at this locomotive. I've got the reverser in the corner, and it's still doing 25 miles an hour.
Nice.
Da, 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 not that much farther. I don't know. Do you know? Did they like when they made this? Did you know? Did they like have any sort of a scale to things? Because it's like an actual track leg. This is like what 2 kilometers from the railroad depot.
Yeah.
Meep. Save. Do 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 do.
It's gonna it, it's a different railroad, but is it the same password as usual?
Yes, it will be.
Alright.
La 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 la. And now. And start. I kind of like OBS for doing this stuff. It's kind of cool.
Yes, it makes hiding the screen really easy.
Yes. Oh, here we are. It's up. Should be able to get here. I have like 4 locomotives all over the place. So depending on what you want to do. La, 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 la. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. I know what I'm doing.
I'm on my PC now.
Oh, hey, I discovered something, but it's like, oh, hey, there's this whole hit the space bar and load the car thing. But if you go Space, 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 space. It's like wiggling the thing up and down.
Yes, I've already figured that one out.
Oh, cool. It's funny because I've been watching this guy from Norway who plays, and was watching one of his streams and was like, "Oh, if you do this," and one of the other people that's on his Discord said, "Oh yeah, I told him about that, but he wants to do it the old-fashioned way." So get out of the engine, go over, do the thing. Oh no, and not wiggle it, just put it down and wait. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, one more. So yes, this is interesting. This is like the stock layout for the buildings, except I moved one of them because it was in a hopeless place. It was kind of in this hole, and, to make the tracks to go in and out of it, they'd have to be like 30 meters. Like, what a horrible place. So I moved it.
Yeah?
Oh, are you here yet?
I am. Nice cozy depot.
Boink. Oink, oink. I've been starting to try and put up traffic signs. What am I doing here? Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's over here. Yeah, here it is. Oh, wait, it doesn't work if you're in F mode. Ah. So, mm, so pretty much the ruling grade, okay, when you leave the depot and you go towards the sawmill, if you go to the left, that's like where the ore mine and the smelter and the farms are. The ruling grade going up there till you get to the ore mine is like 3%. After the ore mine, no, I take that back. It's 4%. And after the ore mine, it's 4 with a brief visit to 5% and back. But the really fun area is let's just pop over to what is this? Yes. Pop over to the wheat farm, which is kind of south of us. I think you'll like that. I know Quebec's like to have fun, like completely redoing this.
It could be worse. I definitely wouldn't have done it this neat.
Yeah, well, there is an area that it's bad. There's a slow order over here. You see that girder bridge over there? The the uphill side of the bridge, the turn is too tight. You need to really slow down to go around that corner.
Yeah, the track's still all jagged up right there.
Basically, what was I had this normal type of bridge going through there, and it's like, oh, why don't I take it out and I'll put one of these in to make sure the train can get underneath it. And then I automatically laid the track back. And it's like, no, I need to go do an S bend or something. But then I was trying to get from up here to the meatpacking plant, and then decided it would be easier, but a bit of a trip, to go all the way back down to the main depot and out the other side of it to get there, because it was just, I tried to do this over there, but there wasn't enough room. So yeah, well, let's see here. I should probably make you a train or something. Unless you want to go with loading up the coal train and trying to get it up the hill. I've not tried it with this one engine yet, so I don't know if that will work. Oh, that's the other thing I've forgotten to do. There's no teleport place at the ore mine.
Do you know what the rough grade is for meatpacking plant to the water?
Okay, so going around the circle, it if you think of it as an average, it's around 3. However, it is mostly 4. But to get to the cattle farm, oh wait, no, I see what you're saying. No, over past the well and down to the meat packing plant. That's what you were asking me. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Let's find out. I finally figured out how to use these things, so let's figure it out real quick. Na, 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 na. Boink. Okay, so here, one of these things. Boink, boink, boink. That way. Ooh! I dropped one of the, what are those things called? Um, Basically, I dropped a transit. Let's see here. Let me go back over here. And we'll go over here. Okay. Land. So I'm down by the meatpacking plant. It actually doesn't look that bad. What is it? Have you tried out these transits yet? They're kind of cool.
The what?
I've forgotten what it's actually called. What is it actually called? You know, it's the tripod mounted telescope thingy.
Yeah, depending on where you're looking at the path, just going straight through the hills, it's about. It could be as low as 1%,
Yes.
though I'm fairly confident some sections will need to be either a little or in cases where we decide to not use open terrain,
Yes.
substantially more.
Yes. What did I see here? I'm about halfway between the two things, and it's about 6% uphill from here to the meat packing plant level, but it's only like 3% down from where I am to the meat packing plant. Which means a giant bridge at 5% might get there.
Maybe.
That's not so bad.
This curve that's right here after the switch for the packing plant
Yes.
could make it a little bit tighter because it seems rather wide right now for how tight the next curve is afterwards. This,
Let me look at the map and see where you are. Oh, right there.
yeah. Have a short section of straight tracks so that way we separate the switch stands,
Yes.
the switch, and then could start the incline from there.
Oh, I see. Were you asking me actually about over here and I'm like talking about a completely different place?
Probably.
Okay.
Not that side. Not that side of it. Over here by this point.
Now that I don't need it, theodolite. Okay, wait. Oh, so a straight section right here by the switch stand going towards the depot, is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, just a short bit of track right here to separate switch stands, so that way we're not having to finagle it.
Yes. Oh, I see what you're saying, yes.
And then switch, and then this line can be how it is.
Or should we
And
come
then,
off the other side to go up the hill? Because over here there is some space. No, there isn't. I take it back. There isn't. I tried that. Okay. So yeah, what, like 10 meters?
we can start with that. I don't think it would need to be that long, though.
I use that as my standard issue 1 car length,
Okay.
but we could like, it doesn't have to be that long, does it? It could be like 2 meters would be fine.
It's not gonna let me place it with that one. I need that bit. That's how long it would be. I think that's rather long just for separating switch stands.
Yes.
So maybe something closer to
What, like 2 meters? 1 meter?
1 meter would probably be too short.
Okay.
That's 2.
Well, try dropping a switch in and see what you think.
Do you care which side the switch stands on?
No. Well, okay. A lot of people say you shouldn't put two in a row on the same side of the track, so I've been trying to avoid that. But, whatever.
And then off the straight section, it would go right back to how it was.
Okay. La 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 la. La. Track. Track.
Like that.
Yes.
And off the turn, it would start raising up a little bit higher so that way we can actually get up to the water area and not
Yeah.
have to go so far.
Oh, that's okay. bend this around to 100 and see if we clear. We do. Okay. Here's one of my 10-meter thingies. So, should we target for 5? You think that's a good number?
Yeah, we can start at 5. I think that's a good spot to start out at.
Should we do some wall or straight into bridge?
Wall right here, since it's not over a very large gap.
Okay.
It's just higher up than it would usually be.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Where's our target? Over there. Boink, boink. Boink, boink. But, yoink. How's that for a lead?
It's not half bad.
Okay. Now for the fun part.
Good thing we didn't go with 4.5%. We would not have cleared.
Yes.
Time for the long bridge.
You know,
Which
uh,
material do we use?
the last time I started building a layout, somebody was telling me, "Oh, don't lay anything longer than 200 meters."
Personally, I try not to lay anything longer than 100,
Okay.
specifically on curves,
Yes.
because otherwise it makes it go tighter than what it says it's actually going.
Oh no.
Though,
Oh
though for
no.
straights,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we cleared. Yay. Oh, just
how much did we clear it by?
we'll say 6 feet. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this in a couple of sections. We'll make it about here. Here. No, here. There. Boink. Now let's see if we can go across this gap.
We're gonna need to increase the level, I believe.
Yes, I think you might be right. So do we go all the way back to the beginning of the bridge and make it 5-5, or do we just make this section be 6. Oh,
I
it
think
this might work.
it might. That'd be a surprise. If it does, it ain't gonna be by much.
No, 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 no. We're about 10 feet short.
Could increase it by 0.5% right here, where it gets to the high spot in the middle.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me try something here. I don't get why making it curved changes the grade. If we make it curvy and go over to this area, oh, look, it turned green. Now it clears. But it might be better to just go back a span and make it a half bigger. Yeah, no, okay, we're gonna do that. Fly mode. And then we also won't have to curve it either, because it will clear. Meh.
Let's see how much this clears by. Oh, oh, that's annoying.
It's even taller.
No. Come to this end and look. We're gonna have to go up to 6%. That
Well, what if we
one side.
what if we replace this section of bridge and make it be another 0.5% higher?
Uh, that could work. Does that give it more elevation beforehand?
Yes. You know, it's the whole trying to average it out a little bit before things get out of hand.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we'll go up at 2%. 10!
We'll start by going up 2% by the end of it. Nah, 10%'s fine.
Yeah, exactly.
How long do you usually have these sections that change the grade?
The ones that are backed by the switch are 10-foot sections and a percent.
Okay.
So, you know, first 10 feet is 1%, second 10 feet is 2%, third one is 3, fourth one is 4, fifth one is 5.
We are a little bit higher. Let's see if that gives us enough height, though. Ha ha ha, it does, it does. Ooh, just barely, though.
And we still have to go up further. No, we don't. We'll be at the right elevation, won't we?
Almost, but we should be able to just keep going with this, and we shouldn't actually need the bridge from here on.
Yes.
At least. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Oh
What?
wait, hold on. It's because I didn't do this thing.
What thing? Oh, go.
Oh, that is clean. Yeah, okay, we'll clear this hill fairly easily.
T T T T T T. There. Get rid of this. Go over here and get rid of this. Okay, everything up to the track for the well is all cleared out. Ha ha ha! Quebec gets a kick out of it. You use a saw to get rid of rocks.
Yeah. How's that for barely scraping over?
Yes, that works.
Isn't that how most railroads do it?
Yeah, something like that. Actually, that couldn't have been better if we'd planned it. Ha 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 ha.
I agree.
What do you want? To keep going over the water tower and I'll clean up the trees behind you?
Sure.
You may want to curve a little to the left and then come back.
To the left first, and then... Which way is the track going there? It is going that direction. Okay, I see why.
Actually, when I got done building that bridge that brings you down to the cattle ranch, it was like, ooh, that kind of reminds me of, oh, now what the heck is that called? The Georgetown Loop. Except that doesn't have a big, huge bridge. Okay. I did discover it still does the thing. There are still, you can cut down a whole bunch of trees for the railroad, and there's still going to be a tree that you miss that you know wasn't there before.
That sounds about right. What radius do you think I need to get back in?
Oh, try 600 and see where that.
I
You
think
can,
200's too wide.
okay.
If not, it's gonna be barely. Yeah, just barely too wide. Which way is that track going? Oh, wait. Let's see what it thinks of this. Actually, that's not half bad.
Deforestation. Deforestation online.
Yes. For me, connecting this end of the track to that end, that's not a half bad section of track.
No, no.
Although it is a little long, but it is a smooth grade, so
You know, I might almost be tempted to say, should start the turn right at the end of the bridge to come over here and, kind of smooth it out more. But that's okay. I mean, this will work. Let's see. Let's try it out first and see what happens.
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Let's see. Each water car is 10. No, it's 12. And we need locomotive. You want to take the wood-fired ones, or do you want to try a coal-fired one? Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. As long as it'll get up to 5.5% grade, it'll be fine.
Yes. Shall we start at the at the depot and work back?
Sure.
Do you want to try one or two at the beginning?
Let's try one, because it'd be nice enough that if one will work.
Okay, the consolidation, well, by now you know the consolidation is the front one, which is my pick. Okay, I'm going to lay down a whole bunch of cars. G. Um, B, that's the right one. Here, here, water, 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 water. Here's water.
Where are said cars?
I'm going to be dropping them here at the depot.
I see. I see where.
Ah, da, 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 dee, da, dee. Oh, great, it's doing that thing. Water car, customize. How many do you want to try at once? Let's see, 12, 24, 48. I think most of the water ponds are 100. So you want to make 2 trips with 4 cars or 1 trip with 8?
Let's do 8,
Okay,
and we can drop them if necessary, or grab the other locomotive.
yes. And there are several within easy striking distance. Okay, so where are we at? WCO3. They're gonna fall all over the place. Um,
Well, that's mildly expected.
no, 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 no. Back. It would be kind of cool if there was a way to buy cars, but the interface for like numbering them might be weird.
Yeah. not bunk these cars a little too hard, preferably.
Yes. And wait, really? We have to do it with 7 unless you want to buy a water car.
Yeah, I can buy one.
That went fast. Well, I bought a locomotive too, so. Yeah, like make it WCO8.
Never mind, I'm not level 4, so I can't.
Ah! Okay, we're just gonna have to try it with 7.
How do I turn off the day-night cycle?
Escape, options, gameplay, day cycle on off, under time.
I don't have that option.
Oh, okay. I show that it is off. I will turn it on and off again. Do you have a slider for time of day?
I don't have anything for time.
Oh, okay. Well, according to this, the day-night cycle is currently off and it is noon. Did it become day?
It did.
Do you want to grab the 1 car or do you want to grab the 2 cars?
The 1 car, then the 2.
Okay. Come on back. Yoinkies. I just filled up those trains with water, or with those engines with water and wood, so we should be good on those fronts. About 2 cars. That's about 1 car. Bunk. Okay, brake is off. Actually, did you do all the brakes?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would not be making any progress with movement.
La 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 la. Got 2 cars left. Here's 1 car. That's good. Flip. Ready? Come on back. Once we hook up, we can just keep going back. That's 2 cars. That's 1 car. Bunk.
Dong.
And 1 more. Can we make it? Can we make it?
Yeah. We have the horsepower to push through the brakes.
Brakes are off. Blink. All set back here. Catch the switch to go up the hill. It's already there. Oh, congratulations, you helped me complete the first circle on the railroad.
Yay! Well, it's not quite a circle. You still have to change directions.
Oh, that's true. That's true. There's not enough room to turn trains around on the other end of that facility. Now, I believe this hill is 4%.
Alright, so this will be a good sign, because if we can't get up this, we're not getting up 5.5%.
Exactly. And up we go.
Ah, the engine barely felt that one.
Of course, we're empty at the moment. It's a whole different story with 7
While being
cars full
loaded.
of water.
Yeah, but we're also going downhill and loaded, uphill empty.
I did discover you can't use the well to refill the engine.
You can? Or you
You
can't?
can't. It's
I
like,
kind of figured that.
yeah, like I came from the angle of it's a water source here. It should work. It doesn't.
We are losing a little bit of speed, but we should make it to the top of this.
It seems like the wood-fired engines like to top out at around 17 to 20 miles an hour with it in the corner, whereas the coal-fired ones seem to like to top out at about 25 with it in the corner. You know, this is the first time that a train's passed over any of this track here. I haven't tested it yet.
It's a slight downhill.
Not as a switch, the theodolite, please. There we go. Flip. We're good to go.
Yeah, getting there.
We come up there and keep an eye on the fire for you.
A little over half full. Thank you. We're already bogging down.
Maybe we should like backed up the straight section and got some speed before we hit this.
Oh well.
Is it really bad? It looks like it's really bad.
We're down to 5.
We're gonna stall, aren't we?
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah. Here it comes, here comes the stall.
Maybe I'd better go grab the Glenbrook and bring it up here.
And a few breaks.
And a few breaks. Unless you want to like back up to the straight portion and couple it on at the front.
That doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Numbers 1 and 2 have brakes applied. Yoink. Hello.
That's not enough. Put the regulator off. I'm just getting my wheels up here, man. But the second I turn my regulator on, we're perfectly fine.
Oh, wait, I'm going to change this. It's 1, 2, and 3, not 1, 2, and 4. Ooh, do you have the tender brake on?
I do not believe so. Yeah, no. It is now, though.
Okay. Other locomotive. Ah, I got to spawn back here. Should put in a telegraph office over by there, too. Yoink. I don't know why the roundhouse spawns in at such a high. It's like I had to majorly go uphill to get to the roundhouse. Oh, while I'm here, doink, doink, this. ah, No, um, this, 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 this. Why do you want to place it over there?
Because why not?
It like won't change where I want to put this telegraph office. Oh well. Enough of that.
Oh, rotate your cursor. Like, take your scroll wheel and scroll it.
Oh, okay. Let me refeed the locomotive first. So that it gets up to temperature while I'm thinking with the telegraph office. There we go. One telegraph office. I don't know why it immediately puts you in fly mode for this. It's like I could. Oh, okay. That's good. This will work. Here. Stopped flying. F. BB. Look backwards. Warp drive. I'll be there in a moment.
Alright. I am very slowly
Sliding.
moving down the hill. Yeah. Hey, I see you.
Yay! Oh, I didn't let it heat up enough. I'm running out of steam, but that's okay. It's just come up to boiling, so I'm generating some steam and it's increasing. I'm just going to creep for a little bit. No, I'm not. I'm going to put on the brakes.
Boiler pressure too low.
La 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 la. This was an interesting fluke. One of these two locomotives, I've forgotten which, was out of sand when I saved earlier yesterday. But when I reloaded the game, it was full of sand.
Hmm.
100, 110. I can start moving again. I love how the speedometer goes, wiggles in time to the pulsing of the engine.
Nice.
Oh, look, there you are, stuck on the bridge. Oh, that is weird. I don't. For a moment, I didn't see the sides of the tender. I just saw the wood sitting there in the air behind you. That's weird. Back on the throttle. Brake. Flip. Ramming speed.
Let the derail commence.
Very early on, I only had two locomotives, the Glenbrook and the Betsy. And I got stuck on the hill. The Betsy was enough to push me up the hill.
Nice.
Just a couple more feet here, couple more feet. Boink. I'm
Brakes
gonna,
are coming off. Give her all the beans.
oh, I have it in full.
Last break. Are we creeping forward?
We don't seem to be going anywhere at the moment. Did you get the tender one? And I think it was the first three cars.
No, we're still sliding backwards. Engine brake was what's keeping us from sliding now.
Oh, how interesting. Okay, you have control of my locomotive now. Because I didn't touch my keyboard and I just watched the brake needle go all the way to full. So we need something with a bit more power.
Bring the Betsy, it'll be enough.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
Let's see here. Where did I leave that? Where did I leave that?
Iron ore mine.
Well, there's that one, but then there's another one, and where is? Oh, okay. No, wait. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's not that. It's not as far away as I thought it might be.
At the sawmill.
Yes, and this is one of the fast ones. Oh, wait. I need to go F. F. Now back to the sawmill. What- We're gonna be triple heading this one because it's so heavy.
Yep.
Now, are you uncoupled? Well, now. Brakes. Brakes. Here, enter, leave, coal. Have you had to put uh coal back in a tender yet?
I have not.
Right, okay, we're out of here. Better make sure that I have everything routed the right direction because I was going off to the other side of the map last time. Okay, straight back, straight back. Straight back. Straight back. There we go, 30 miles an hour.
Nice.
Doesn't take anything to get there in this locomotive. Do we want to take the Glenbrook off and set it aside and just replace it with this one? Or do you want to use all three?
I already have it here.
Okay.
Might as well use it.
Yeah, and then we know we're going to get up the hill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna zero the throttle because we're just coming up to we're not even coming up to temperature. But I should be able to coast for quite a ways.
Until you get to the hill.
Yes. Ten, 11, we have boiling. £75.
I see you.
Put it in the corner here.
The engine brakes might be what's keeping this train from sliding forward, but I don't think it's inching forward. Or sliding backwards. But I'm pretty sure it's inching forward on its own.
I'm still making 22 miles an hour going up this hill.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm already doing 22.
Nice.
I better slow it down a bit, though. It's a very powerful locomotive.
It is.
Here
Ready?
I am, ready to go. Shoving.
We have movement.
And it looks like we're accelerating fairly decently.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, what? We got 16, 22 drivers going at this. Oh, look, we're up to 15 already.
$38. We are at the top.
Yay! Ooh, imagine what braking will be like going down the hill.
That's why there's a speed check curve in front of it.
Yes. I
Right, the stopping power. We gonna just take this over to the one that's on the same level, or we gonna try to make it up to the other farm? I don't think this train's moving uphill.
Even with all this power behind it?
Yes.
It is. If you go the long way around, it is a slightly lower grade by 1.5%.
Forward one car.
Okay, one car forward. Do you have a control of me yet?
I don't know, did your brakes just turn off?
Brakes are off.
Go ahead and give her a shove. We'll see how fast she accelerates.
Okay, here's some power for you. Oh, that's the brake.
You just have that one locomotive.
Okay. Power's off. Do I need to stop? Oh,
Too far. Yeah, too far.
okay. Back I go.
One foot.
Too much? Too
No,
soon?
not quite. A little bit more. Yeah.
You know what? Why am I not looking where I need to be looking? Well, hello there, BNSF Train Fan 157. Quit? Um, yes, we're trying to go up a 5.5% grade on that bridge, as if you're still here. I wish they'd timestamp these chats. do, do, do. Oh, you'd like something that's on my way to work, Mr. Train Fan. One of the largest BNSF yards in my area is like right on the way. A place called Northtown Yards in northeast Minneapolis.
Next car.
Brakes off. Here's some power. Oh, am I going the right way? Reverse or forward? Forward. Forward.
Ah, there it goes.
Ding, 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 ding. Stop. Oh, overshot again. I don't have a lot of practice with the water cars. So you don't think we'll make it up the oval?
I'm not sure.
It's actually less steep than the bridge we just came up.
Yeah, but it's a curve, isn't it?
Yes. Well, it's only curved a little bit.
Only curved a little bit. 30-meter radius curve. Alright, next car. Yeah. Well, a little bit further. I thought the brakes would take a little longer to get a solid grip.
I think that's within tolerance, yes.
Yes, it is.
I wonder how heavy this train actually is.
1,200 kilos per car.
That's the load or the car? I can find that out easily enough. La la la. I think I even still have this spreadsheet around someplace that somebody came up with ages ago, like within the first 6 months, that you could like load. You tell it what you had in your train and how much of if it was loaded or not, and then it would spit out what locomotives could do.
Or if you needed more than one.
Yes.
Alright, next car.
Brakes
When,
off,
when able.
powering, and oh, about here. Oh, we only have 2 more cars.
And that is the benefit of a shorter train.
Yes. As opposed to these 20-car monsters I have on the other layout.
Yeah. But those ones are kind of fun to manage up and down the hills.
Yes.
But those you gotta be picky about the power you bring.
So far, it's just 8-car trains here. But I've been mostly playing by myself.
Alright, next.
Power. And about here.
Very nice.
Yes, I'm using the crossbar across the top of the car as a mark for, oh, here's where I should start putting on the brake. And then I noticed that it doesn't take effect until you take your finger off the key.
Yes. You might want to scooch forward a little bit.
Yes, I just noticed that.
Hey, there you go.
Yes, when it loads a little bit but then doesn't go anywhere. I'm glad they didn't make it so that you had to then drag water from the water well to the water towers.
Yeah, that's a nice thing.
I did start loading up the coal tower though. Because of course. And power. Realign myself with the right car. And of course, we are in the last car and I get it just about right. I'm just practicing.
Nice.
So you want to go for the one at the top of the hill or the one on this level?
It really doesn't matter to me.
Oh, I've forgotten which way you have to go at the switch to get to the unloading platform. I haven't marked it yet. Let's let's try for the top of the hill. I want to see if we can snake our way up there. We have to remember to be going like slower than 20 when we cross the trestle, though. Somehow I don't think
Yeah.
that will be a problem. Ah, and there we are. Do I have control of all the locomotives now?
I don't know, give it some thought, let's see.
Apparently I do.
Oh, sweet.
Which
I'll
means
just
that
hop
you
in.
do too.
I'll just hop in this first one. Try not to detach anything, just put fuel in.
Oh, actually, you can have the controls for a moment. I'm going to make sure that I have fuel. Which is a good thing. I only had 50% here.
Want to check the other one back there?
I will in a second.
Alright. Alright.
I missed with a shovel. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up a bunch of wood because I know it's going to need it. Oh yeah, it was down to 28%.
Sounds about right.
And here we go. EV. Oh, I'm sorry, I was messing with the controls. You're driving.
It doesn't matter who drives.
We seem to be doing fairly well, but it's not very steep here. I think it might be flat.
Possibly.
But it starts going uphill soon, like as soon as we hit the bridge.
Yep. There's an elevation change for sure. Had to spike it upwards real quick to jump over the hill.
Yeah. That was kind of an error. I laid the track down, went back to look at what I'd done, and it was kind of going. There was land going through one of the rails, and like, yeah, that's not gonna cut it.
To a certain extent it can, but once it's over the top, that's where you cut it off.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely need to fix the curve on the other side of the bridge. I have run a train over this track, and that's how I found out that you need to go kind of slow around that next bend. Because I like derailed the train at the trestle. It's not always the best at figuring out a good curve to put in when you do it automatically.
Yeah.
I'm on the curve.
Nice.
We're past the curve. It should be okay now. There are sequoias up on top of the hill. I do wish it would give a viewer count on the OBS live chat window.
It should. I think. I don't know, it's been a minute since I've used it.
Oh, okay. I can turn on timestamps. And I can turn it. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That wasn't so bad.
I see some rails you need to replace, or some foundation you need to replace.
Yeah, it's kind of sticking out of the mountain, isn't it? I should put in a stone abutment there because they're flatter.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not entirely sure which leg of the road we need to go down and coming up. I think it's ahead and not diverging. I think. Maybe you can tell when you get up there. If nothing else, we can slam on the brakes.
Both of the lines reconnect back together anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so this
Oh
is.
wait, straight is the right way.
Oh, cool.
Actually, I'm not currently in your company. If you wanna do these unloadings.
Okay. Brakes. Oh, wait. Not yet. Here we are. Drop. Do the. Oh, yes, it does. Okay. That's that car. Ready? Go. Stop, rather. Okay. There. Okay. And there. Okay. That's good. I like the hose. I like the hose jumping out thing. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay. As we don't have to have water at other places, I was thinking I should build a little yard up in this region someplace to like park the water cars, and maybe the cattle cars because why drag them around the rest of the system? Oh, we need to go forward one more.
Oh, you already unloaded this one. Okay. What the hell?
It's kind of acting like somebody is trying to go backwards.
Yeah.
There we go. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Uh, 82, 83, 84. There we go. We're all loaded up. We're unloaded, rather.
Hmm.
Should we go back and fetch more water, or... Well, as long as we're here, might as well. We can fill up the other farm, too.
I am actively falling asleep.
Okay, well then off you go, and I will continue on my own. But thank you for participating and your wonderful ideas about that bridge. It's like I tried figuring that one out and it just took a different pair of eyes to go this way.
You
Okay.
needed a tired set of eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, why aren't you just going? Well, thanks for stopping by. We'll probably catch you later on.
All right, it was fun.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Let's see what I can do about this. Hello. Oh, can you hear me? I'm not actually running any trains at the moment. And they're what generate the most sound, otherwise there's no background soundtrack to it, really. Um, Here, I'll go over, blow a whistle, and you can tell me if you hear it. Didn't see you there, so I wasn't really talking to myself. It feels weird talking to myself when nobody's watching. Okay. Here. So how's it going this morning? Although maybe it's evening for you where you were at. It's just coming up on 7 in the morning for me. Just putting in a little yard to like hold some of the things because on this particular map there's a row of basically 4 industries that are kind of off by themselves. So I want someplace to park stuff so I don't have to drag it all the way up here and then all the way back. So it's kind of like a little subdivision right here. So how you doing? Welcome, Klaus. That ought to be pretty good. I want to do a bit of a switch out around here. So I really don't need, I don't think I need 3 locomotives anymore, but there's a 5%, 5.5% grade to get up here. So let me check something real quick here in the options. Turn up some of these sound effects a little bit. Have it turned down pretty far. Oh, missed. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I don't speak many other languages. I speak enough German to take directions while driving in Germany, and I speak enough French to ask where you go to find the pharmacist or the tobacconist. No, I don't want to go forward. I want to go backward. Oh, darn. I get this wrong. Yes, I did. Okay, wait. Are you a gamer or a musician, Klaus? Oh, yes, I saw that announcement a while ago. I suppose that would be pretty cool. I'm doing this on a gaming computer. Been playing Railroads Online since about a month after it was initially released. Okay, I think I'll be okay. La la la. So, are you a rail fan? Do you like It's one thing I really haven't had a chance to do while visiting in Europe is go to train museums and such. The last time I was in Germany, I took the opportunity. It was with a party of people, and we were, oh, I can't think of the name of the town. Well, it was sort of south of Günzburg, but a couple of us stayed later, so we drove the rest of them up to Stuttgart, and then got on the S-Bahn, took that over to the Hauptbahnhof and Hauptbahnhof, and got on an ICE for Munich, and then we took whatever you call the next level of train down from that, back from Munich to Günzburg, and then we got on what I'd call the stopping train, which is basically basic um, diesel rail cars, kind of like a 2 unit bus that drove along the rails and stopped at every single station along the way, so we could get back to the town we were staying in, which was kind of fun. Get to see them all. I've also done the Eurostar from London to Paris. But other than that, I haven't had much of a chance to do trains in Europe. I kind of have said that if I go back to Europe, I'm going to make more use of trains. Because why not? Wait, did I uncouple this train? And I need to feed it too. Yep, okay. Let's feed this locomotive up a bit. If there's anything I could tell you about the game, or perhaps you've already done a ton of research on it already. Aw, that's too bad. Makes it sound like the makes it sound like the passenger rail system we have. They just instigated a new train about 5 months ago that runs from where I live in Minneapolis to Chicago. And in the first 5 months, they've actually managed to pass 100,000 riders, which is a good thing because it's making Amtrak go, oh yeah, this works. Let's do another one, which I'm all in favor of. In my towns metro area, we're the last maybe 20-25 years, they've been kind of rebuilding the tram system here. It's light rail, but I also volunteered at a tram museum operating 1908, we call them streetcars, but yeah, it's a tram. It's kind of fun. Can't go very fast. We're operating a section of original right of way that happens to be in a city park. So we kind of can't, we're not supposed to exceed about 15 miles an hour, but on occasions when we're going downhill, we've topped 19 miles an hour. I don't know what that is in kilometers though. Uh, Maybe 30 kilometers an hour, maybe 25. I don't know. I forget what the conversion is. Out of here, right? That's right, because I want to use this locomotive, because this is a really powerful one. Let's pick up a scoop of coal and throw it in there. I just completed this section of track. Well, actually, ran into a friend of mine. You may have been here for that. And we were running together. He came up with an idea of how to connect two areas of 5.5% grade to get up here. And map this one. Let's make sure. Whoops, 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 whoops. Better get going really fast here. Looks like you're gonna have a front row seat for my first derailment of the day. Well, that was a rather spectacular one. Usually I'm not ready for that to happen. Actually, that looks right, yes. Yes. Now, of course, I have to get out a calculator. Oh, so it was about right. 19 miles an hour is about 30.5 kilometers. Yes. But there's nothing for it but to just pick it back up and put it back on the track. Actually, it's a little bit like model railroading. Where, I don't really have room. I do N scale trains, um, which is really nice. I really like them. You can have a lot of scenery with N scale, but still, I just moved not that long ago, so I'm still kind of working out what I can do in the space that I'm given, and my roommate hasn't told me how much room I can have or where. Ah, there we go. This is kind of up by the area of this map that has the Easter egg on it. They should put in a little switchback railroad to take tourists up there. Hello to people who have just joined. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are. I'm guessing that most of you are on the other side of the ocean, given the time of day that it is here. We have just recovered from a derailment that was the result of the train not actually being attached to my locomotive. I had to I was trying to chase it down a 5.5% grade. Unfortunately, wait, why is it not coupling? What's the deal here? Okay. Okay, this is rather annoying. Okay, I'm going to go back and then go smack into this train. Now let's try going the other way and see if I'm coupled to it. Okay, that's just really weird. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Because you never know, maybe I'm like, maybe if I reset it by re-railing the tender. Okay. Did that do it? Oh, how interesting. Okay, let's just push it all the way back then until it's straight. There shouldn't be a tender or a coupler inconsistency. I've done this a billion times. Okay, we'll just push this train back till it's straight and see if anything interesting happens. So even if I had gone speeding down the hill, I still wouldn't have caught the train because it won't couple. Well, you know what? Oh, yes, this is indeed Lake Valley. It's kind of a nice map. I mean, Pine Valley is, of course, the original one and is very interestingly shaped. It seems to me that Lake Valley is just maybe the same size, maybe slightly bigger, and Aurora Falls is enormous. It's just huge. It's really enormous. Um, I have, and I've been revisiting all three maps recently, and one of my friends and I were working on a fresh start on Pine Valley to see if we do anything different. This is, I have about, let me think here, I have about 10 hours into building this railroad here on the Lake Valley map. And I think between three of us, we actually have about 25 to 30 hours on the Aurora Falls map. I don't even want to think about how many hours I have playing Railroads Online. It is enormous. Ah. Oh, okay. So you're about 6 hours ahead of me. I'm in Minnesota, which is smack dab in the middle of the U.S., but on the Canadian border. We're at the very last of the Great Lakes, touches the top end of my state. I'm going to restart the save. But I have to save. I have to save because I haven't saved yet since we put in this gigantic, huge bridge. There we go. Leave this session. I will. I'm not quitting yet. Um, but I will change. I'm going to change to single player because I'm not playing with somebody else at the moment. Okay. Well, that's helpful to know. La 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 la. So you have done a little bit of studying about railroads online. Okay. Theoretically, that should have reset everything, and I should be able to back this train into. Okay, this one's open. This one looks closed. Now, let me try backing up into this train again, see if I can go someplace. We do have 5 locomotives going on this map, not running right now all at the same time, but now, did I couple up or not? What is it? Okay. Hello? And you're open too. Okay, we're gonna try doing this. Okay, if I can't couple it up this time, I'm gonna try turning the locomotive around. I'll just have to run backwards. Oh, the pin's up on this car. Well, it's kind of a handy thing, isn't it, about YouTube? You There's something you're interested in, you can go and you can find a lot of information. You gotta be careful with it, but you probably know that. Okay. Now, can I actually get this to work? Well, that's very interesting. Okay, this is what we're going to try. Oh, that is so weird and interesting. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is I'm going to restart the whole game, but I'm going to stay here with you, but we are going to change to a title card for the moment. Unless the problem that I have is from the fact that I saved after it started acting up, and so it will never work. Hmm. So, are you a train enthusiast, railroad enthusiast, in general, or do you have a special like for narrow gauge, or um, the it's very interesting. There seems to be a correlation between people who like trains and what I do for a living, which is to work on and play pipe organs. In fact, the president of the Streetcar Museum has said to me more than once, "What is it with all you darn organists?" Because I think there's 6 of us that are organists at the tram line. Suggested we should have an all organist crew once. Do, 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 do. And we're going to be back in a second here. Alrighty. Let's go have a look at this coupler. Can't delete this engine because I can't afford to replace it. Oh well. What is my time so far? Oh my. You know what? I've enjoyed actually visiting with you, Klaus. And I invite you to stay in touch, do various streams at various times. Uh, Mostly at the moment, it kind of goes back and forth between isn't that the same for all of us? Yes, I think my first train set was a Lionel set. But then the next one after that, it maybe have been a precursor, was um, the next train set was an N scale set, which was a kind of cute little train. And it had HO for a while, but in my adult years, it's been N scale because it's just the miles and miles and miles of scenery. And then when my mom took me over as a kid to go see the streetcar, i.e., tram, uh, that was that was quite the thing too. Actually, let me see here. Temporarily see if I can pull up. Give me just a moment here. do. Sorry, oh, I'm being boring for a moment, but it's worth the wait. Okay, here we are. Okay, so I've been speaking about the Tram Museum. Here, this is at the Tram Museum. This is me. And here's a picture at Christmas time of the tram in question. Except this is really huge. Let me see if I can cut it down a little. It's 1908, runs on 600, actually it was designed for 650 volts. We're only running on 600 volts DC. Built by the Twin City Lines car company right here in town, because none of the commercial ones were up to our climate. It couldn't deal with the snow or some of the other things that we have here. Uh, so we built our own. They're a little bit wider and a little bit heavier, so they can deal better with the snowy and icy conditions in the wintertime. So, but with that, I'm going to end. Thanks for tuning in. If you wanna catch any further streams, I encourage you to subscribe. I don't do the whole uh, Patreon thing. Um, it just goes against my grain, but that's okay. Some people like that, and that's okay. But thanks for tuning in. I'll catch up all later. Have a great day or evening or night. Bonsoir. Guten Abend. Ha. Ha. They've said that. Oh, hi, Benjamin. You're here just in time for me to stop. But perhaps a little later on I will be back. Uh, catch it all later.